the psychological secret that makes her miss you. Have you ever stopped to think about why some people stick in our minds like gum and hair, while others are forgotten the very next day? It's not just about money, six-packs, or the life of the party status. It's about how they make us feel. And in a world where everything feels disposable, from text to dates, being the guy she misses is practically unlocking a VIP level in the game of attraction. And you know the best part? Any guy can learn how to get there. Making her miss you is like magic when it comes to attraction. When she misses you, you claim a VIP spot in her brain. This happens because the human brain loves to value what's absent, especially when it's left good memories behind. It's like losing something you love, your favorite shirt, or that remote that disappears just when you need it most. In relationships, it works the same way. Using this to your advantage could be your ultimate power move. Now hold on, don't confuse this with that played-out tactic of disappearing just to seem mysterious. Creating genuine longing has nothing to do with cheap tricks. It's about connecting in a way that leaves a mark, then giving her the space to realize its value. Every interaction you should leave her thinking, damn, I need him around. That's what separates ordinary guys from the man she can't get out of her head. So, why should she miss you? Because you're different. You've got that energy that goes beyond looks or sweet words. It's a mix of attitude, purpose, and presence that leaves a mark. When you become that guy, it doesn't matter where you are, she'll catch herself thinking about you. And speaking of which, in the next section, I'll show you how to use absence as your secret weapon. Ready for this? Ever notice how the leftover pizza you wanted to eat seems so much better once it's gone? Or how a show that's off the air suddenly becomes your favorite? That's because our brains are wired to value what's out of reach. Absence, my friend, doesn't just create longing. It makes any memory feel way more special. In the world of attraction, this is pure dynamite. Psychologists call this the scarcity effect. When something or someone isn't always available, our minds go into overdrive thinking, this is special. I need it. That's where being too present can backfire. You become a sure thing. And let's face it, what's guaranteed tends to lose its appeal. But if you take a little time to step back and disappear naturally, no drama, just living your life, you can bet the impact will be huge. But be careful. There's a thin line between missing you and losing interest. The secret is to show your value first, so that your absence makes her want you back, not think she can just replace you. Be confident, have a purpose, and most importantly, be genuine. When you do this, the longing you create hits hard, like a midnight craving for a milkshake. And here's the best part. This effect happens automatically. She won't even realize it. But she'll start remembering the way you talk, your jokes, or that slightly crooked smile she found charming. Your absence becomes an emotional trigger, and that's when, my friend, you've got the upper hand. Want to know how to take this to the next level? Hold on, because we're diving deeper in the next part. What makes someone unforgettable for years? It's not just about being present or persistent. It's about creating moments that stick in her memory, like scenes from a movie. You probably have someone or some situation that randomly pops into your head, even after a long time. Know why? Because it struck a chord, it hit deep. Now imagine using that to create memories she simply can't erase. The key is to spark real, intense emotions without forcing it, of course. You don't need to pull off something epic like a movie stunt. Sometimes it's just a conversation where she feels more heard than ever before, or a simple gesture that's packed with meaning. For instance, giving her something only the two of you understand, like an inside joke or a special song. The point is to truly connect with what matters to her. Another killer move is using the element of surprise. When you break away from the obvious, like swapping out a basic dinner for an unexpected outing or revealing a side of yourself she's never seen, you trigger her brain to think, wow, that was special. Novelty shakes up the routine and makes everything feel more alive. Just don't overdo it. The magic lies in keeping it natural. And here's the crazy thing. These memories don't just make her think of you. They create emotional triggers. A song, a scent, or even a silly joke can bring you back to her mind in an instant. When you understand how this works, you create a lasting impact that she won't be able to shake. Want to know one of the most magnetic secrets of all? It's appearing complete, with or without her. And no, this doesn't mean acting like you don't care. It's about having a life so full of purpose and goals that she realizes, wow, this guy isn't desperate. He knows what he wants and where he's going. That's what makes detachment so attractive. People are naturally drawn to those who are self-sufficient. When you show that you value your time, your passions, and what you're building, She sees that you're not just another guy chasing attention. You become a rare opportunity, not someone anyone can have. Confidence at this level is quiet but powerful, and ridiculously irresistible. Now, detachment doesn't mean being cold, okay? Balance is everything. You want to show you care in the moments that really matter, but also that you're not available 24/7 like some streaming service. This contrast between being present and maintaining your independence is what keeps things exciting. It's like she's thinking, he's amazing, but he's not a sure thing. I want more of this. In the end, detachment changes the game because it makes her want to win you over, not the other way around. When she realizes your attention isn't something just anyone can have, you automatically become more valuable. The importance of being unpredictable. Being predictable is like watching a movie where you already know the ending. Comfortable, but not exciting. If she can predict your every move, where's the mystery? That's where the charm of unpredictability comes in. When you bring something new and unexpected into the game, you become a puzzle she wants to solve. And you know what? Women love a good mystery. This doesn't mean you should act inconsistent or indecisive. Unpredictability works in the details. Changing the tone of a conversation, sending an unexpected message, or planning something out of the ordinary, like a unique outing she didn't see coming. The trick is to be natural, so these surprises feel spontaneous and not like a poorly rehearsed script. Why does this work? Because the brain loves novelty. A well-timed surprise activates areas linked to reward and emotion, making everything more intense. And the best part? It doesn't have to be grand. Even something as simple as "this reminded me of you" in the middle of the day can work magic. The point is to break the pattern. When you're unpredictably magnetic, she starts to think, what's he going to do next? That kind of curiosity is the perfect fuel to keep interest and emotional connection high. Want to get into her mind and leave your mark? Emotions are the key to that, and emotional triggers are like magic buttons that activate specific feelings. They make her see you in a different, more intense light. And the best part? Once you learn to use these triggers, she'll remember you even when you're not around. One powerful trigger is emotional reciprocity. When you share something true and vulnerable, like a meaningful moment or a dream, she feels she can do the same. This creates a bond that goes deeper than the surface. Another trigger is validation, but the right kind compliments something unique about her, something no one else notices. This makes her feel special, and guess who she associates that feeling with? You. The exclusivity trigger is another killer move. Create something only the two of you share, like an inside joke or a song that becomes yours. These little details make her feel connected in a unique way. It's like there's a world only the two of you understand. This is powerful because when she thinks about it, she thinks about you. And no, using emotional triggers isn't manipulation. It's about creating genuine connections that make her want to be by your side. It's not about what you say or do, but about how she feels when she's with you. When you master this art, she realizes your presence isn't ordinary. It's something that sparks unique emotions. Want her to truly miss you? Then leave something that grows in her mind even when you're not around. These are those little emotional seeds, gestures, words, or moments that stay with her and keep echoing in her mind. Every interaction is a chance to create memories that act as silent reminders of you, sparking her desire to relive those moments. One simple way to do this is by leaving a bit of mystery. For example, in a conversation with something like, "I've got a story you'll love, but I'll save it for next time," or at the end of a date, "There's still so much about me you haven't seen." This creates curiosity and keeps her thinking about you afterward. It's not a cheap trick. It's about building a narrative that keeps her interested and connected to you. Another idea is to create connections that subtly hint at a long-term bond, but without pressure. Casually mentioning that you could revisit a specific place together or that a song that played is your song creates strong associations. These small actions plant the idea that the relationship has something unique and special, something worth exploring further. But the key here is that everything must be genuine. Trying too hard never works. When you plant these seeds naturally, without seeming calculated, they create a deep emotional impact. Being around all the time? Boring. Disappearing completely? Even worse. The secret is mastering the balance between being present and giving space. When you show up at the right moments and disappear strategically, every interaction becomes special. This makes her value your time and attention more because she sees they're earned, not handed out on a silver platter. Your presence needs to leave a mark. It doesn't matter if it's on a date or through a text. The goal is to leave her wanting more. If the vibe is great, End the date on a high note before the energy drops. In conversations, wrap it up with something intriguing like, "I'd love to keep talking, but I got something to take care of. Catch you later." This keeps her interest constantly high. In absence, that needs to have a purpose. It's not about just vanishing, but showing that you're busy living your life, working on your projects, enjoying your hobbies, or growing as a person. This not only creates admiration, but also makes her value the time you dedicate to her even more. After all, who wouldn't want the attention of someone with a full and interesting life? This balance is an art, not a fixed formula. You strengthen the emotional connection when you're present, but it's in your absence that longing appears. When you master this cycle of being there and stepping back, you become unforgettable. And the best part? She starts to realize that your presence in her life is something worth keeping close. How many times have you felt frustrated about not being able to attract the woman you really wanted? Kate Spring, a globally recognized expert in attraction, has developed a revolutionary method to solve exactly that problem. The Obsession Method is based on advanced attraction techniques designed to spark deep and natural desire in any woman. And here's the catch. This exclusive method is available now, but the offer is limited. You don't want to miss this one-of-a-kind opportunity. With the Obsession Method, Kate will teach you the secrets that only an elite group of men know, and that are within your reach right now, but only if you act fast. It's not about a magic formula, but real techniques proven by thousands of men who now have the power of choice and the attention of women who once seemed unattainable. Imagine the privilege of having direct access to knowledge that few possess and experiencing concrete results in your love life. Don't let this chance slip through your fingers. Every day wasted is one less opportunity to achieve the love life you deserve. Click the link below in the comments and be one of the few men to take advantage of the Obsession Method. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and don't forget to check out the other video playing on the screen.